The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Adam Cavalier alongside the head coach of Carson-Newman's Eagles, Mike Turner. Mike, a delay of game penalty, a little late getting up to the press box, but still a quality little 17-point win over the Wingate Bulldogs.
I'm sorry. I was so excited. I didn't know where I was at. But anyway, I apologize for this.
Only a 17th penalty on you today.
I mean, two more will make it a dozen. It don't matter.
A weird game. This one. Penalized 12 times in the first half, but defensively incredibly dominant through the first three quarters. There was a string there where Wingate had 7 possessions, and you either picked them off or you forced them off the field with a 3-and-out. What about the job of the defense to kind of carry you through this one?
Sure. That was awesome display by them, and, you know, what a great turnaround in a week. They saw how they should be playing, how they can play. And, gosh, they played excited. They turned the ball over, and that's one thing we've been missing, to be honest. And they created turnovers. And, you know, they're playing just like we expect them to play, that kind of tempo and that kind of excitement. And, you know, gosh, then on offense, played with great excitement. You know what I mean? All those things were happening. And I don't think I've ever been in a game where you score 2 times and they call it back 2 times, back to back. I don't believe that's ever happened. But hey, we got a lot of things to learn. We're a long way from being there. But now I do know this: that's important to win the first conference game. Mm-hmm. It's important to win at home, and that starts us on a trail there of the South Atlantic Conference, and we're excited about it.
Toot Johnson ran a man's game in the fourth quarter, 9 carries for 148 yards. Did some things there late that sealed the deal for you. What about the job of your freshman when it came down to crunch time to put the game on ice?
Well, he's everything he was supposed to be. He's everything we thought he was going to be. He's a very exciting running back when he touches the ball, and I'm just hoping he gains more and more experience and gets more and more comfortable in what we're doing, because you saw when he is comfortable, baby, and he turns it loose, it's awesome.
Alonzo Houston, another freshman, stepping
Absolutely.
up. 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a pick, a couple hurries.
Right.
What set him apart on defense today?
Well, I'll tell you what set him apart. He was playing on the scout team against the offense, and we couldn't block him. And, you know, we had to come to a compromise with Coach Slade. Number one was going to get somebody back over on the other side. But that kid just showed up that day. He really, really did in practice. And since that time, he's been dressing with us and traveling with us. And really happy for him. He's an exciting young man and packs a punch when he gets there.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner. You can't talk about this game without talking about the penalties, unfortunately. 16 of them for 136 yards. They were a variety of them today, too. You had some ones that I know you are very frustrated with, like the unsportsmanlike conduct that wiped the fumble return off the board. But then you had your others that or a pass interference that's a good aggressive penalty that prevents a touchdown.
Right.
How do you address as many as you had, which you did to credit, fix at halftime, only 4 after the break?
Yeah, but you got a lifetime in the first half. Yeah, we did. You know, I like the way these kids play, and they play wide open, and I want them not to have penalties, no question. Yeah. And are we holding them accountable to that? I promise you we're holding them accountable to it. And, you know, there's parts of the way we play on offense and defense that those kids are up there and they're ready, and some things happen out on the field. Somebody may holler something on the other side that causes a kid to flinch or something. But now we can't have a touchdown call back because we're celebrating. And I really believe that broke the kid's heart. And, yeah, it's celebrating. That's against the rules. You bring it back. And the worst thing is we didn't convert it from there on offense. We can say a whole lot of things, but I'm going to back them and keep working on it. Anytime it's like that, that's got to come back to the coach. But we are addressing the penalties. We do make them accountable for those penalties. But I like the way they're playing on the edge. And no, you can't win a whole lot of ball games with 12 penalties.
Fog out, a lot of gray in the crowd tonight. Didn't set an attendance record, but still a lot of Eagle fans in the seats and heard them tonight.
Yes, well, I thought it was great. I thought it was great with everything that went on, all the people that tried to cooperate to make it a special night. Hey, and I go, let's tee it up, and for every time we play at Burke-Tarr, let's have that kind of deal. And I think people had a good time from what I understand. They told me that's the reason I'm late. That's a good excuse anyway. But now I think people enjoyed it, and the hospitality I think was great, and they saw kids play hard and have a great win.
On the road at Newberry next week. Haven't won there since 2010. A Wolves team that was pushed to the limit by Virginia Lynchburg last week. Obviously, penalties are one thing. What else needs to improve from this game as you head to the Palmetto State to play the Wolves?
Well, did we have a turnover tonight?
No turnovers.
Okay, baby, there's one. That's great. We didn't have a turnover. That makes us a pretty efficient football team. We don't do that. When we don't have a turnover in defense, what, at 3 or 4?
3.
3 turnovers. When you're +3 every time, you should win. Now, we really felt better about the penalties, you know what I mean, until this week. And so, hey, I'll take it. We'll go back to the drawing board. It's not because those kids are undisciplined. That's not it at all. I promise you that. Whatever it may appear to be, it doesn't matter. We got to get them fixed.
Mike, pleasure as always. Congrats on the victory.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, buddy.
That is Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner as the Eagles triumph over the Wingate Bulldogs 31-14.